So I came to Marshall in 1995, graduated from Buffalo Wayne High School, which does not exist anymore. It was consolidated, so my alma mater's not around. But I came to Marshall and was a biology major for a year. Thought I was going to work, I don't know, in park service or do something outdoorsy. My very first history class, or actually my very first class on the first day of school, I still remember I walked into, it was the U.S. Survey, 1877 to present, and I was hooked. That was it. I learned history, I learned how to be a historian, but I learned to be a professor because I had professors who would sit down and talk to me like I was a human being. They were models of how to work with students. You know, I can think of many, many days when I just walked up and down that long hallway in Harris Hall. I would go from office to office to see who was in. And I could walk in and talk about whatever. I could talk about class, I could talk about whatever the case was at that moment. There was always an open door. I was a history and an English major. I was a double major, and I was in the honors program. And so it took what seemed at first like a large university, right? I came from a very small high school. There were 96 people in my graduating class. And so to me, Marshall seemed big, right? By lots of other college standards, it's not big, but it was big. And the history department, the English department, the honors college, that was a way for me to make my people, make my group. You know, I went to Indiana and I got an MA and a PhD, and I taught at community college. I taught at 2 different liberal arts schools, and now I'm at TCU, and I learned to be a professor at Marshall.